Hey everybody, hello and good morning greetings from East Chicago, Indiana. I didn't even know there was an East Chicago, Indiana. Alright, today is Wednesday, November 22nd, 2017. Local time is 11:50. What a day. Yeah. I tell you, my patience has been stretched really thin this week. Remember what happened Monday? Well, here's the thing. Alright, last night I checked in at about, what was that, 8:30 or something like that. Security guard took my bill of lading, took my phone number. I double checked to give them my correct cell phone number. He assured me to, or warned me to make sure I wake up at 2:30 because that's when the lumpers are gonna call. Waited, no phone call. So I go back to sleep, waiting for a phone call, waking up every so many hours or 30 minutes, checking my phone to see if I have any missed call, voice call, or voicemail. Nothing. Go back to sleep, wake up, check, do that a couple of times. 6:30, 7 o'clock came. Finally somebody knocks at the door and says, "Are you so and so so?" I said, "No, I'm not. I'm ADL." It says right there on the door. I said, "Okay, give me your bills. I'll be right back." 30 minutes later he comes back. "Take door 9. So I go to door 9, only to find out there's a truck docked at door 9. So I go back to the security guard, say, "Hey, there's a truck at door 9. But I said door 10 is open." "Alright, go ahead, take door 10. Finally, I go into the building, give the lumpers my bill of lading. Lumper says, "Where you been? We've been waiting for you since 3 o'clock in the morning." I said, "What do you mean where I've been? I've been to the back lot waiting for you guys to wake me up or give me a call like the instruction said." Lumper says, "We told the security guard to call you at 3 o'clock in the morning. Take door 9. I said, "Oh boy, that's ridiculous." So it's, milk spilled over the bridge. Nothing you can do. I said, "Okay, well, not much you can do. So door 10 it is. $45. It took them at least 4 hours to get me unloaded. Well, it only took them at least an hour to get me unloaded. But it took them an extra 3 hours to give me the bill of lading. I tell you, I was the last truck driver in an Aldi's. And that's because somebody had a medical emergency and the checker or whoever, the personnel, had to make a written report what happened. For the meantime, my boss tells me my appointment in Appleton is at 11 a.m. which was what, 54 minutes ago. And it's 4 hours from here to Appleton. Somebody made a boo-boo. Oh yeah. You know, when people don't care, not everybody loses. It's only the truck drivers that lose. Everybody gets to go home. Truck drivers, now we have to suffer consequences of being late. All the domino effect. When we screw up, it usually costs us a lot of money, a lot of time. But when they screw up, it's just another day. No consequences whatsoever. Well, alright, here's the plan. I'm actually picking up a load. I don't know if it's a pizza load, I'm not sure. But I'm picking up in a place called Atlas Cold Storage. I've been to this place many, many times. It's probably a pizza load, but it's picking up in Appleton in Atlas Cold Storage. And I am to pick that load up and then go home, do a 10-hour break sometime today, leave early tomorrow morning. Well, my boss doesn't really care when I leave, as long as I can make it to my delivery legally, safely, and on time. So far, that's the plan. For the meantime, another gut-wrenching patience testing is going on back home in the Philippines. I needed something done in a very timely manner because it's time sensitive. Somehow granted, these are my closest friends, and you know, they just don't have the urgency to move. They move like molasses. Like, man, let me know if you're not gonna help so I could ask somebody else. I can understand people don't want to help, they're busy, whatever, blah blah blah, but come on, give me the decency and respect me enough to say, you know what, man, I can't do this because I'm swamped, I'm busy, I'm too lazy, I'm whatever, instead of leaving me expecting something to happen. And as I am telling you guys all this, something in the back of my mind that says, "Oh boy, you sound so pathetic." That's all your problem? That's what you're crying about? People don't have homes. People don't have the next meal. People have debilitating diseases. People are in the iPass lane and can't seem to pay. I don't know. You know, one thing I do have to say, it doesn't really matter how miserable the guy next to you. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how small your problem is. Next to the guy, the guy next to you. It doesn't help. It doesn't alleviate. There's a big old Cadillac behind me. It wants to go to the right to where the manual tolls are. Wicked man that I am, who can deliver me from this body of death? For those of you who are probably wondering how the very basic of how Christianity work is, so how does one act when it's, you know, when he's saved? This is the way I could possibly explain it. Let's put it this way. If you haven't been saved yet, your body and soul and mind are all at one. They're all wicked. Okay, you have a wicked heart, a wicked body, and a wicked spirit, and a wicked soul. The moment that you have become born again, you have been given a new spirit. A spirit that hates sin. A spirit that loves God and everything that's godly. But now think about this. Think of yourself as the spirit, but there's a dead body, a wicked body tied behind you, your back. And all that body is wants to do is sin and be wicked. Or picture this. How about this? You're tied. You're handcuffed to the most brutal, vile, vicious criminal there ever was on earth. You want to go left, he wants to go right. You don't want to sin, but the guy just loves to go party. And he'll drag you with him. That's the picture of Christianity. Until you die, you'll always be handcuffed to that wicked person. The trick is, the more you worship God, the more you learn of God, the more you become godly-like. The weaker that criminal handcuffed to you, the weaker your flesh becomes. He will never totally die until you die. He will always be with you on this earth. The only way that you can be separated from that death, that criminal, is when you physically die. That's why the Apostle Paul said, "Wicked man that I am, who can deliver me from this body of death?" Either move over, back off, or hurry up. And now he moves over. He could have done that behind me. You see, our human soul is the one that is redeemed, not our human bodies. And I know all these issues that I've been having this week are just nothing, you know. They're a tiny little speck of the smallest speck that you could find, and that they really shouldn't mean a thing. Here's another way to illustrate that. A man won $1 billion in lottery. He found himself getting a parking ticket. He was very, 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 very upset about it. His friend asked him, "Why are you so upset?" You just won the biggest lottery in U.S. history, in the world. Surely a $25 parking ticket shouldn't ruin your day. Well, you know what? We should live by that. And $1 billion compared to the entire universe where we are partakers of is a penny in the bucket of ocean. Nothing in this world should upset us. You see, we've already won. We are already partakers of this universe. The only difference is it's not here yet. But we know it's coming. We've already won the race. It doesn't really matter what time you get to the finish line. We've already won the race. Alright, that's all I got. I'll keep you guys posted. For now, thank you for watching. And as always, thank you for supporting me and my family. Ever grateful to you guys. Thank you. Johnny be good here. Have a good and godly day. Peace.